I guess Echo just does it. You know, there we go.
He just does it for him. Republic in the mid lane will lock in Echo. And it was Lulu actually as the support there for could be a trap. But would anyone do something so devilish to have a dance battle and then to crash it?
Bring in the full 5-man squad to him. The fact that he's able to keep up in CS, even 7. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, Icon, lots of damage onto Republic. He's going to jump away. Face dive back into Icon. Kind of misses a lot of his combo there. World 6 over the wall. Burst damage. Oh, the smoke screen for the kill. Xiaoyu drops low in the mid lane. Icon level 6 and the Dark Sphere for the kill. 2-0 to OMG to start off the game.
And Republic has the response to the play that OMG is making. Now that took so long, OMG are now just saying they're just making a new play, saying, hey, you know what, this? Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, that's just going to blow up Xiaoyu. A full combo from Icon. He's going to pay for it as Republic comes in and avenges his ally. World 6 backing away. He's got 5 with him with the Whimsy, and the Blast Cone will also help him get out of dodge.
Vision first. With that being said, game talent's already there early. I'm already wrong with that. Icon
and Icon just walks in. This is probably more of what we were expecting. Xiang on top of him, but it's like, oh, hello, there's a Shen, but Icon's already dead. He's getting chased down. World 6 is just around the corner. 5 following him down. And I mean, OMG being run around. They went to the mid lane. That's the smite going down. GT, massive taunt from Xiang. Oh. Republic jumping away, but Xin, he's in way too deep. He gets taken out by Gimgoon and Xiaoyu. SMLZ now on the retreat along with World 6. He'll have to back off. No collateral damage though.
Wait a minute.
Oh, this is going to be a big curtain call. Republic blocking all of these. Blast plant. Oh, taking out the catfish. And Xiaoyu also going to fall to SMLZ. 2 more kills off the back of that 1 kill, and I think that was a 2 for 2 overall with the Dragon going down to GT.
Who hit that blast cone? That was not the right choice. You were properly behind Republic, who had full HP.
Oh, he was looking for the assassinate on 5. Doesn't get the glitter lance down, but World 6 is following after. He has to slow down, and the rest of OMG are following after. Face dive over the wall. Oh, he's caught by the scan of the wing. End of the line for Republic.
All right, that was a bit of a long play, but once again, bad back timings, but World 6.
Oh, he's maybe caught out. Ace in the hole will tag him, but he'll just launch himself back into the brawl. What? Oh, chase down SMLZ. No escape from that, man. Savoki will also fall. Gimgoon's in the fight, but he immediately gets up, but it's being warded. Control ward comes down from OMG. They know that GT had it warded. There was a Scryer's bloom over the wall, so they definitely know they're there. Icon under attack. Republic, blow it up. He couldn't chrono break. Savoki and West are still hammering away at what they can. There's traps coming down. Xiaoyu, he jumps in. He looks for the steal. Xiaoyu finds the steal. OMG's play just all goes to waste.
And Kennan's going to be able to take the bottom lane turret. He gets it. That is a game talents win if I've ever seen it.
And that's how game talents find wins, ladies and gentlemen. OMG, a misstep and over commit onto the Baron. They're going top lane. We have a base race in bot lane, mid lane, and top lane. You're not gonna win this, OMG. Yeah, you need to go back to base, but indecision means you lose bot tower, middle tower, inhib, probably a mid lane tower as well. Gimgoon is going to town.
This is a bit of a disaster. And
West, we have a Tam Kench. Savoki stopping all of these plays in their track. Jump over the wall, but I could just click R on you. Should be able to follow Force of Will for the kill. Savoki backing away, but he's down and out. Big blast plan. Xiaoyu's out.
Well, there we go. That's a win.
It's not even that tanky. He's got a couple defensive items, but he's not the same as a Shen at this stage in the game. Republic's found him. Oh, Icon had nowhere to go. That was an instant deletion. And now he's just behind the entire lineup of OMG. They haven't got enough minions. We're closing in from all angles right now. SMLZ is going to be the next target before Republic dropped into a W, but that just results in more damage from the chrono break. Eventually falls to SMLZ's big crit. Xiang turning his fight around onto Gimgoon. He's tanky, but he's taunted up. He has no damage to offer. Xiaoyu backing away. He's down into stealth, but the Abyssal Void, he's brought artillery with him. Xiaoyu jumps onto Graves, and there's a trap on top of his corpse. There's no escape. Taste their fear, and a 3 for 2 trade to GT.
There's already a massive wave coming into the bottom side of the map. With 3
teleported on that wave, but both of them died. Unfortunate. But it does mean an Elder Dragon, which does accelerators toward the end of the game from GT. And I think I'm going to make a prediction right now. We look at that goal graph after this game, and it's going to be at some point around 20 minutes. GT, big support just disappeared from the map, but you've got Republic blocking off that route. And it looks like this Baron should go over with 0 contest, and World 6, he steps up. Ace in the hole comes across, lands onto World 6. Do we have a phase dive? We do not. We do see World 6 running back to base on very low HP, so GT will bring down resources, combo onto Gimgoon. He just shrugs it off. Gimgoon doesn't even care. Icon uses his big playmaking ultimate.
Yeah, that's when you just start to fall into despair. The moment Syndra cannot even didn't even take half HP on Gimgoon. Now you have Xiaoyu in the lane looking to 2v1 you. Sure, you're going to bring in 5, but what is that going to do?
Not a lot. Not a lot, Raz.
Yeah.
Gimgoon pushing down the bottom lane, inhib gone. Mid lane, inhib gone. Top lane being shoved out, but Xiang, we need you in the rest of the map. And that was a job well done. We can just, put our feet up, go back to base, buy some items. Responsive. Xiang, he's getting just annihilated by Gimgoon in the bottom lane. Savoki's tanking up this tower. Gimgoon pops the ultimate. Xiang's dead. The front line's down. And Gimgoon is not going to die in a hurry. Top lane, World 6 finally has his Guardian Angel back, but that's not long for this world. Redemption is going to save his life as he goes back to base. But GT have broken the top lane. GT are on to the final inhibitor standing. And now it's just a waiting game. Just corral all of these super minions into the base and just finish off the game. It's a 4 versus 5, and OMG literally have no way to come back into this game outside of Gimgoon and the rest of the team charging the enemy fountain. The last Nexus turret's down. World 6 is on the front line still, but GT are playing it slow. They're not just running in. They're playing it slow until the end. They're hovering around the Nexus. They're just trying to find an opening onto these 4 remaining members of OMG.
This is going to be hard. Going left and right. TP coming in as well. They're going to go all in.
We're waiting on World 6 to just drop a little bit low, but Republic's just going to finish the game. They're onto the Nexus, and it's simple as that. GT take game 1.
Well, there we go. That kind of reminded me like old age where, you know, OMG definitely recognized they were going to lose that game. But they do was hold counter picks simply because they didn't want to give Game Talents the option to go for that outright annoying split push champion of Kennen. So they decided, you know what, sure, they went towards the Shen pick. You think
for another invade, he might just take Raptors again, honestly. Western Savoki waiting in this bush.
A lot of pings going down. This is great from...
He was in the bottom lane, so such a nice win there. Icon jumping in the mid lane. Republic dropping low into the Sanguine pool. He's got one more dash left. There's the kill. Hema Plague, Tower Shot. Not enough. Icon 1v1 outplay.
Yeah, really close. A lot of low HP members on OMG's side, but they just want to push this in. And honestly, they're just going to look to...
The flash, the kill. 5 trades his life for West.
But Graves and Caitlyn are still up, and all you need are those putting towards Xiaoyu, but Xiaoyu has a lot of a major CS lead.
Oh, Savoki turns quickly into a munchkin. He's going to be followed after by World 6. Easy kill. SMLZ didn't even have to stop farming to pick up that one.
Another ulti from West.
Going to click R on him. World 6 is not going to go down without a fight. He's turning it around. He's got Icon coming in as well, and this is a dead Savoki. Last little auto attack will finish him off as it was just a guess of where Xiaoyu had dodged to with the camera. Savoki a little bit caught out. World 6 is chasing him down, turned around. Shen ultimate on top of him. West probably wants to evacuate the premises right now. Xiang's going to follow after. Big collateral damage will finish off the retreating support. No escape from World 6, and West will also not be getting away. World 6 finishes them off, buckshot to the face, and they'll finish gold over to Republic. Gimgoon going to stop Xiang in the top lane, but he's fairly close to the tower. This is a dangerous dive, but with the ultimate in from Savoki, it might be all that they need to finally finish him off. That's going to be traded over for Cloud Dragon. That'll be, actually, was that the, yeah, that was the third one of the game over to OMG. Seems like the next was also going to be Cloud, so OMG have this massive advantage, but it's what they wanted more from SMLZ. Caught out in the mid lane. He's so close to death. Xiaoyu finishes him off. And World 6 has to jump over the wall. Gimgoon, he's finding them sleeping. They're reclining in their chairs, Raz. Oh, he jumps forwards. He wants to jump over with him, but he was not in the same place. World 6 jumps over the wall. But Gimgoon is relentless. He will follow you to the ends of the earth to take you out mid lane. Engage happens, but Icon, he's 1 versus 4, has the exhaust on top of him. Mid tower goes down, and Gimgoon's looking for another kill. He has 5 in his sights. Icon's caught out on the other side, but a big wild growth finds one. The Shen ultimate as well. Icon, he's not dying. Someone finish him off. Big crit in there from West will finish him at the very end. And Savoki and Republic trying to retrieve from this Shen, who is just unkillable. West hovering around this team fight untouched. He'll finally take out his enemy, and that was a scrappy team fight. Monsters to try and chase Gimgoon down. The turnaround, though. Xiang has his ultimate on top of Icon. In comes the ultimatum, the sidestep as well. Finally, he falls.
I didn't say anything.
It was a little hard in the end, but the fact that he drew 3 people to the bottom lane means that GT will start off the Baron. No one is close apart from SMLZ. He's got 5 behind him though, didn't see the Yordle.
Oh, the clan.
Cleanse out of the ultimate from Malzahar. Xiaoyu's caught in the pit. Xiang teleports that control ward, and he's gonna start it off. I mean, 5's very low, but I mean, this guy does not care. That last one, 5 goes back to base and SMLZ, so the play fizzles out.
What's Xiaoyu doing?
I don't know. Xiaoyu, the great escape. Nope, collateral damage.
That is a KS if I've ever seen it. Give it to you,
Kill
Caitlyn.
secure.
Ah, I just realized that kill secure.
Pit. He's taking a lot of damage, but Redemption, he was a lot of that back up. Gimgoon, here he comes into the pit. He's onto World 6. He's taken out by 5. Ultimatum, who's he going to go to? World 6 with the clutch smite. World 6 still in the pit. He's still dead. Republic's just in the middle of everybody, but he's now pretty much by himself. Xiaoyu's the only one to assist. He's now coming in.
Oh, there we go.
Tilt over. Peacemaker finally deletes the Vladimir, but Xiaoyu comes in at the final moment to finish off another kill. A 4 for 2 over to OMG. Come up soon, TM.
Oh,
Xiang. Who's called out? I can't tell who's called out. I think it's definitely GT. Yeah. Icon following after. Down goes Savoki. Oh, Xiaoyu caught by the charm. Taking a trip over to OMG's mid laner.
At first that was pretty good for Game Talents because they got the push out in mid and top, so they're able to stall out the game a little bit, but then they get caught out mid in their own jungle. So Xiaoyu, Savoki down. No way you can save this tower. It's going down for OMG.
Yeah, much better game from OMG in this one. Have not let anything slip. However, I have to feel that Baron play was very reminiscent of Game 1 had it gone wrong, but this time we're in a different world line, different things have happened, and OMG are pushing into the base. They take down one Nexus turret, see if they can actually finish it. 3 versus 5, but Republic's forced back. West can't really clear out the minions. He's still poking away. He's caught by the charm. Icon looking for the kill. Gimgoon around the side. He's going to re-engage onto 5. Republic backing away. West also cutting around the fight. World 6 slow. Turns around with a big crit. Icon following after onto the ADC. Last Spirit Rush finishes them up, but World 6 is down. 4 kills to GT. They've repelled the end of the game. Here comes Xiaoyu for the finish. And the ace, 1 for 5.
That was a massive one for Game Talents. Up a lot of pings coming through.
West is bringing up the ultimate. In comes Gimgoon onto SMLZ, but he's got all the shields, all the heals, all of that damage has been undone. But they lost World 6. OMG on the retreat. Republic coming into the fight. They drop 5. Gimgoon's still alive. He has the Guardian Angel. Icon backing away. He's got Xiang in front of him. The bodyguard to keep him alive. And they are now still chasing down this side of OMG, but this is 2 versus 5, and they're turning it around onto Republic. There's too many low health bars to continue the chase.
Yeah, there's not a lot of big power play here. They should be able to do it fairly quickly, especially with Gimgoon here.
Lots of true damage coming through. 5 shoots out the glitter lance, but it's going to be down before World 6 gets into the pit. They have the Baron. How much damage can OMG do? Gimgoon jumps onto SMLZ. He's got the dive throw of Shiyu with him, but isn't enough to make anything happen. Big crit coming in from West, but they've lost the jungler. They've lost Savoki. Republic's CC'd up by Icon, and he is decimating the lineup of GT. West is trying to cheese it, but Gimgoon's already back to base. He's left him out to dry. Oh, he's coming back in a minute. There he is. Now he's backing away. That was such a weird play. He's going to jump back in. What is going on? Gimgoon. He's going in there. Gimgoon's getting involved in this fight. Xiaoyu has to retreat. Hexa ultimatum, but he's going to lose his life for the protection of his jungler. That went as well as it could have done from OMG.
This is a worrying point for Game Talents because you needed Gimgoon. He was your one true god in your team. And now that he's gone, there's not much you can do. Here we go.
The flash, the taunt, Savoki locked up. They're going to jump back into this fight. World 6 very low. Huge Emo play from Republic, but its healing has been halved. He'll go down. 4 kills to OMG. And this should surely be the game.
Yeah, West with full HP, but that's the life of Jin. He's not going to be able to walk up to 4 men. So that's an open Nexus, and that should just be it.
Oh, an unfortunate end to this game. We had so many team fights looking so good from GT, but a small misstep, walking over a stray ward, activating the sweep at the wrong time, will lead to the end of the game. A small misstep.
LeBlanc man has gone towards Victor, has gone towards team fight heavy champions, and a split pushing champion here. I mean, Twisted Fate's going to be fine in team fights if the game...
That's hilarious. All right, well, that actually does make sense. I was going to say, if that was... Zyra. It wasn't
Zyra. Yeah. For whatever reason.
For some reason, I thought it was... Yeah. It was a fluid discussion with both teams from what I heard. And
Okay.
Xiaoyu will secure it. First blood over to Savoki. Where did bot lane come from? Savoki maybe could have gone onto someone a little bit better, but that will accelerate Sightstone, for example.
Yeah.
It's going to be a mid lane gank,
okay.
a flash. The wall hit from end of the line, and it should be the kill. Point blank, minions can't stop it.
Yeah.
World 6 makes the gank happen.
I don't know what this man expected. You decide to disrespect the enemy team and pick.
Xiaoyu will skulk into the bottom lane.
Oh, he's walking in.
SMLZ is coming in. They feel like they've got the jump on Savoki, but instead there's a KazaLoLLCShighlights behind him. He might try and finish off the kill onto West. It's going to be close, but Xiaoyu finally finishes off SMLZ. Second kill of the game to GT.
That's dirty, man. That's just dirty. That's just looking towards this lane.
This
so
is
let's
very
see
aggressive from Savoki, but he does get a lot of damage down onto the opposition. Icon is rowing towards the bottom lane, and someone's gonna die. It's gonna be West unloaded on. Savoki, last shot, good sidestep, but the AD carry still dead. Top lane, World 6 is 2 versus 2, but Xiaoyu's caught out, and he'll jump away. Double flash after him, and Xiang finally finished off.
Wait a
flash
minute.
over the wall, but Republic comes in for round 2. And that's a 2 for 2 across the board.
Yeah, but Game Talent's coming in with this gold lead now. And Gimgoon has 2 kills to his name. You see the Syndra coming in through.
Here's the TP. He's on that ward. World 6 is closing in around West, and Savoki, Xiang. Does he have the ultimate? That's the question. Nice double stun in there from Icon. Turn around. Nethergrass comes out. Last tower shot not quite enough in the very end. And Xiang will be happy to tank the tower. 2 kills. Top lane should be traded, and mid lane pressure. And Super Soaker.
Yeah. So it could be Super Soaker.
Yep.
I like to think for
But he's in the bottom lane, and he's killing a person. It's definitely SMLZ, but that was not as much damage as I wanted it to be. Icon caught out. Now the grasp, the chain CC. Icon just couldn't move in the bottom lane. Lays down the red carpet, and SLZ takes the walk back to base. 5 was close to going down. That was almost a triple kill. 3-0. Gimgoon. He's betrayed me. He's gone for Merc Treads, but he's looking towards World 6 in the mid lane. Look at the damage out from end of the line. Gets up on Lord Proc as well. 5 chasing
Indiana
after.
Jones.
Blast him. And the
That's not
collateral
the
damage was definitely overkill, but it looked awesome.
Yeah.
He's on his way towards Gimgoon. Gimgoon does not have his ultimate just yet. Unleashed.
Game Talents, they want to play this out slow. They've decided to put Twisted Fate in the bottom side of the map. Ooh.
West caught out. 5 opening up the Stronger Fawns and just leading into such an easy ultimate from SMLZ. Fish in a barrel. And that's a 0-4 West right now. He's not having a great game.
Yeah, he needs to relax. I mean, his team.
Oh no. 5 World 6.
Get in there!
Over the wall, he'll flash away. Nethergrass onto World 6. He face checked the death brush, and he'll sacrifice himself. And along with, surely he'll die. No, he just 5. You eat it. I mean, I'll make the mistake, but I guess you're gonna pay for it. But he's absolutely massive. No one can kill this man with everyone being so low. And GT, massive mistake in the end. They'll turn it on to Xiang, but Gimgoon has to retreat. West finally comes up from mid lane. Yeah. And in the end, that was a
crap, so that's going to take a little bit longer before they actually can threaten this. So, if they have Twisted Fate on the other hand in the sideline here in the bottom side, sure, they won't have the numbers, but they actually have complete threat. But guess what?
World 6, the one mistake of this entire series, may have just given a Baron to GT.
And it just had to be the jungler. You know what? There we go. Fight's on. OMG has to fight, or they lose Baron.
The flash from Republic, sidestep of the dredge line. Everyone lined up for the equalizer, and GT are going to run you down. Republic caught by the Titan of the depths. Icon over the wall, he'll flash away. Gimgoon leading the charge, and so far this is working out for OMG.
This is awkward.
But they're running to the wrong side of the map. Xiang is on the right side of Icon, but he's going to turn around, unleash power. Gimgoon going to turn golden and drop Icon. SMLZ nowhere to go, and Xiang's out of friends, out of lives, out of health. 5 for 0. GT turned their attention towards Baron.
And the gambit played off. Right, looking for it.
This could be the dirtiest collateral damage in history. If he knew their health bars, unfortunately he just does not. 5. They may take Republic as a consolation prize. World 6 takes him out in the end, but that's just one member without Baron. And GT somehow... And Savoki actually has double spell shields, so it's in a great place. 5 locks up Gimgoon, here's the ultimate. The Strong Fawns, and Icon probably use his own. It's going to be the Curtain Call coming in. They finally take out Gimgoon in the top lane, and that will slow the advance from GT, but though he has been pinged like 7 times, so I think that GT know he's there. And that may signal a push in the bottom lane. Savoki's gonna lay down the nether grass. Big crit out from West is definitely turned online, and the bot tower is looking to be exposed. Minion wave is a good 10 seconds out, but that now leaves.
Have free reign topside. He's not going to be able to get too much damage on at all. I think Nautilus is going to get there first. But what this does mean is that Game Talent's going to be free to... Wait a minute.
Icon blowing up West. Good exhaust will keep him alive. And GT find another pick, and it was on Icon. They maybe would have been able to keep this one alive, but World 6, instant QSS. SMLZ turns around and blasts him, as does World 6. But the tower's dead. Can GT break the line of defense? Instant Zonia's fantastic reaction times from Republic. Will this be enough? Ultimate from Xiang to lock down West. Here comes the follow-up. 5 takes him out.
Body block for that man. But now that just means that Game Talents have to back away. This was... They should be able to. It's going to be difficult. Wait a minute!
Looking for blood. Xiaoyu jumps in. He goes down into the Guardian Angel, but SMLZ did not have his own.
Zarya's down.
Plus the Gimgoon ultimate. And with 2 more kills, they may just keep up the assault.
Yeah, Lich Train on Republic. This has been the moment he's been waiting for, to be able to just hit a tower. This should just be inhib for now. Unless it's
just inhib. Maybe it's World 6 as well. Locked down with the nethergraph. The siege has been so long. But Xiaoyu bites the dust. Xiang turning this one around. He doesn't have the ultimate, but he does have a Riptide and an anchor, which lands onto Savoki around the wall. Here comes Icon back from the dead. This siege has been going on for 2 minutes. Too many people are back alive. And GT, they've broken open the base, but they didn't get the inhibitor. Has been used by Republic. He chooses to go for the inhib. We're looking for recall. It's stalling right now. Icon, he's going back to base. West wants to get in range to try and stop it. Not in time. It's dropping low. He should be able to get it before Icon flies out of the base. But GT turned their attention to this dragon. Here come OMG, they're a man down. And Dragon's down anyway.
OMG should give it away. Elder Dragon is pretty big, regardless of who is on the map right now. Game Talents would want this fight. Now, good thing for OMG.
Uses the cloud damage to try and open up some distance. But Savoki is coming in hot. He's got the ultimate. He finds him with the ultimate as well from Republic. There is no escape from World 6. Instant cleanse out of the nether grasp. Icon caught out. And the red carpet comes down. Finishes off 1. Finds the second. Xiaoyu with the resets. 5 getting chased out by West. It's all going wrong for OMG. Savoki, another casualty of the fight for GT. And they'll have to finish off Xiang one more time. There's a second health bar to this raid boss, but eventually he falls, and the loot all over to GT. 3 members remain.
Just took a look at Westis. Thank you, observers. Already on the man. He's clearing out the wave, and that's 40 seconds, 30 seconds. The earliest one is World 6, but you're not going to be able to do a damn thing because this looks like Game Talents are able to take Game 3.
Unreal. 43 minutes on the clock here, Raz. OMG, I'm not sure they have time. Almost no chance whatsoever with the super minions being there. GT closing in on this, and OMG once again a big throw in the game, but GT punish. They capitalize, they get the advantage, and they close out the series.
Fight, fight, fight. That's what I'm reading on the shirt, and that's exactly what they did. So I'm sorry, SMLZ, I see that face of yours, but in the end of the day, Game Talents take the crucial fight.